all those 8 persons who are all here, see, all those 9 persons, all those who will be attending the class. So if anything, just only some members are there. So I think I'll be able to guide you personally also. So if anything, any issue you are facing in GS or GS, any subject except economics, and also English, if you're facing any issue or anything, you can message me. So we'll be guiding personally. Because see, now this recently after result time. So I talked to few people only, I not call everyone. So they were saying that they are facing some issues even in English also. And see, since you all are from South, means okay, mostly you will be talking English only or in Tamil. So your English should be strong, but okay, if not strong, it's okay. Oh, issues will guide you. So if any issues in English or in GS, so you can ask me anytime. And also maths, means see, actually now I'm going to write this serious exam. I'm also going to write. So this is my last attempt. So I'm not practicing for maths, but if you have any doubt, if you're not able to understand from Gaurav sir, you can contact me also. So you will guide me. And are you all preparing for your English subject also? Who is this? Soumya, off your mute yourself. Soumya, am I audible to you? Mute yourself. Bro Vishnu, mute yourself. Okay, good. So all those Vishnu, Bhagavad, Shruti, today both Shruti have joined. Soumya, Pooja, are you all preparing for the English subject also? Because see, out of 200 marks, however you have to get nearby 110, means see. Okay, clear. See, in CDS exam, English you have 100 marks. That is totally 120 questions. Then GS you have 400 marks, 120 questions. So out of this 200 marks, however, you have to get nearby 110 marks. So out of 200, one minute guys. Okay. See, out of 200 marks in both GS and English, so however you have to get like 110 marks. So if you get 110 marks, then you can make yourself sure that okay, you are going to clear. Because now let's see, in the like 16 or 17, 2016 or 2017, that time cutoff used to be like only like 76 to 83 marks. So that time cutoff used to be like that. But after that, it has started increasing. It went to 95, then 100 marks. Then till now, highest cutoff marks has been gone like 107. So, however, if you clear yourself like 110 marks, then okay, you can tell yourself that you are going to clear the serious exam. So, see, in GS, what happens? Most of them used to face problem in GS. See, here I have many friends who are writing serious exam. What they are doing in English, there is a strong. And GS, English out of 100 marks, they are able to get like 85 marks. Some persons whose English is so strong, 85 marks or 80 marks, or you can say it as like 90 marks. I have one friend that she has got 90 marks. But what happened in GS? She was not able to score above 20. Means what? In both paper, totally 20% is passing marks. If you get 20% in both the subject, if you get 20% in both the subject, then only you will be able to clear the exam. So she got 90 marks in that, but in GS she got only 18 marks. So because of it, she was failed. But in the first time she got the same 90 marks, and exact in the GS paper she got 21. So she was able to clear the exam, written exam. So you must focus on your scoring part and also the GS part. See, since I am taking GS part, means mostly I am taking the geography, and if possible, if sir is handling the history also, then I'll take the history classes also. So, and quality also I can take, but your sir is already there. So I'll put some important topics on YouTube channel. So from there you can watch. So what is there that, however, GS means, okay, I am teaching geography. So I will make sure that you all are getting like out of, if 22 questions come, take it as lowest, not 20. If 20 questions come, take it as lowest. So I will make sure that all those, how many persons? 10% are here. So I am trying to guide you in a such a way that out of 20 questions, you all will be able to get 15 questions correctly. So I'm trying to guide you in that way. So that's why I'm trying to cover all the syllabus, all those small points from where questions might come. Because see, UPSC is like, it is unexpected. The syllabus is nothing like that. You know the syllabus. See, if you go through the syllabus, if you go to the UPSC site, that is upsc.gov.in. If you go to that site, and if you go through the syllabus, there you won't be able to find that whole syllabus. See, in history it will be like that history of India. Lies only it will be mentioned. History of India. So lies, if it will be mentioned, means how will you know that what syllabus is there, what is there? So by the syllabus, if you go to the official side, you won't be able to guide yourself. But according to the previous year question papers, you'll be able to understand that from which that particular syllabus or particular portions, all those questions are coming. So according to that also, I am covering all the geography part, and history also I will be covering in that way only. And your sir will be taking Deepak Raman sir will be taking polity part. And okay, if some issues means okay, some important topics I'll put it in shortcut way. I'll put it on YouTube channel. So from there you all can watch. And English, see, English will start the English classes also as soon as possible. So try to score highest good marks in English. See, means you must, if your English is in average side, means you should get at least like, if your GS is strong, then you must get at least like 62 to 65 marks. So this is for average student. So you must try to get at least that much marks. Because if you get this much marks, then only in GS, okay, if your GS is strong, means you'll be getting like 45 marks or 50 marks. So in that way, you'll be able to clear the serious exam for OTA branch. And whereas for AFA, however, AFA means cutoff will go high. It will like if you include all three papers. So for AFA cutoff will be like, sometimes it will go like 153, 145. So for AFA cutoff will go like this. For IMA cutoff will be like 144. Till now it has gone highest, or you can say it has 146. So till now it has gone like this. So for IMA you have to get that much, and for INA it is somewhat less. INA means it is somewhat less than IMA. So if you have applied for the AFA, INA or IMA, then you must try to get out of 300, 150 marks. So in that way you must try to make your English strong, because GS is unexpected. From anywhere questions might come, and GS is like question. But where is English is that it is based on your understanding. So try to score good marks in English. So if any issues is there in preparation, that how to start your preparing for English paper or GS paper, you can ask for me now, and after some time we will start the class also. Because see, I have talked to some persons like Avikaran. Okay, congratulations Avikaran, we have cleared the APET exam. And Dinesh, I talked to him, he had some problem in English, and maths I think he had some issues. So okay, maths okay, but you must try to score good marks in English. English is your base. Then only you'll be able to clear this exam. So if anything regarding the exam preparation, anything, you can ask for me now. Anyone. Anyone want to ask about the exam preparation, anything? Okay, no, so no one. Okay. Okay. So no issues. If you don't want to ask here, okay, no issues. But you can ask for me personally also. You are, I think so, most probably everyone having my number. So you can ask for me there also. And we'll talk to sir also, your coordinator sir. Then after that, we'll decide to personally guide everyone who are all in the daily classes, who are sincere to the classes. So we'll, myself and Gaurav sir, we both will guide you in the whole UPSC preparation, who all are preparing for this serious exam sincerely, means who all are attending classes. So we'll guide them personally also. So okay. Okay, today we'll study about the fluvial landforms. See, we had finished about the all other parts. We had talked about like previous that geological cycle. Then we had studied about interior of the earth. Then all plate tectonics. We had studied about plate tectonics. So that everything we have cleared. Now this is the last part in geomorphology we are studying. And one more part will be left, that is soil. So that soil I will cover everything. You need not worry, soil I will cover everything because each year at least one question is to there from this part. So we'll soil also will cover everything. And last part we are studying in geomorphology, that is fluvial landforms and cycle of erosion. Fluvial means what? Fluvial means flu means you can take it as flow. So and vial means river. So river, or you can take it as vial means water. So that is water, flowing water, that landforms formed due to the flowing water, that is fluvial landform. So that we'll study in this, and in this class we'll study about the depositional landform formed by the water, flowing water or river water, and also the erosional landforms. So okay, first we see fluvial means what? Fluvial erosional landforms are landforms created by the erosional activity of rivers, or you can say it as flowing waters. Flowing waters. So all those landforms formed by the flowing waters are known as fluvial landforms. Okay. So that is about the fluvial landform. See, river, if river is flowing, so river we can divide it in as three steps. Suppose say if this is the mountain, so river is originating from here. So if river is originating from here, so here see you can take it as an example of our human life cycle. So in human life cycle, what happens? First we'll be like when we take birth, first we'll become young. So we will be in the age of 15 to 25 lives. So it will be that age. So young means what? During young age, we'll be having a lot of joys to do everything. So that is young. So similarly, that is understood in the river landform also. So river if it is flowing, so it can be divided into 3 steps. So that is young, mature, and old stage. So when if now you can understand here. See, if this is mountain, if river is originating from here, so here, and if it is in slopey side, see, if river originate from the mountain area, so it will be a slopey side only, because if river will be lies, if river will be flowing lies, then only water will be able to come down due to the gravitational force. So that from the slopey area, that river will flow. So when from the place that origination,
கரியமான நானும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் அந்த வாத்தியாரானதான் கண்ணு.
Okay, everyone mute yourself so that we don't get disturbance in the middle. So see here. So from here, if the origination point river is flowing, so that will be in the youth state. Youth stage means what? That is young stage. So here it is in young stage. And see, here if it is originating from the mountainous area, and it will be full slope, or you can say somewhat it will be steepy type. So if it is flowing from the mountainous area, so when it will come down, it will have lot of energy while coming down. Similarly, how we have that energy, or you can say it as Josh in defense. So how we have energy in that 15 to 25 years, that will be thinking, okay, we can do this, we can do that. So that we will be thinking, and we will be having a lot of energy. So we will try to spend that much time in that particular thing. So similarly, these rivers are flowing from that energy area. Energy means what? Their origination area, and they are flowing through the slopey or steepy type area. So there that gravitational force will be acting, and so because it is flowing from the height area, so it will be coming down heavily, running down with a full speed, full energy. So that is young stage. So this is young stage, if it is going from here. Then after at the young stage, when it reaches the ground, when it reaches the ground, then it flows, then here it comes, then here its energy decreases, and it will have thinking that like how this human beings in our maturity age, we used to be like little bit mature, means okay, now we have exhausted our energy. If we have energy, we can use it usefully, not in all directions. So here what happens? Here all those rivers have the mature age. So here their speed will decrease, but their usefulness will increase. So that is mature. Then after that, when it drains to the like Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal area, so there when it drains there, when it is, that is old stage. That is old stage. So you can see here young, mature, then old stage. So here what happens? Like you can, if you want to take the like distance also. So here means up means it is flowing from like 300 meter. It started from there, then it is coming down. If it is long means 300 meter. If you take 300 meter, 300 kilometer, then here it is like 700 kilometer. Like then after that, while ending, it will be like 400 meter or 500 meter. So it will be traveling in that much distance. So here what will happen? Now if it is coming down in the young stage, so here from the mountainous it is flowing steepy or slopey side. So it will be coming down with the full force. If it will be coming down with the full force, then what will happen? That all those materials, all those rocky particles or something, if it is here, so what it will be doing? It will be just breaking down with water's force. So if it will be breaking down, then it will be coming down and it will be settling down in the mature area. So that means what? This young stage we can understood as this makes the erosional landform. So this here in young stage it makes the erosional landforms. So after that, when it comes to the plain area, that is mature age. So when it comes in the plain area, so here that all those materials eroded from this steepy side or slopey side, it will be settling down. Smaller parts will be settling down. So here what will happen, that it will be settling down, and if it is not that much heavy, means this part will be carrying and this part will be going down in the end stage. So here what will happen, some parts will be settling down and some parts with that full force, that water will be full force. So that water will be doing, it will be carrying down that all those particles which has eroded from the young stage and which has come near the mature stage. So that all those particles, if it is so heavy, means okay, and if water energy is not up to that mark to carry those, all those heavy loaded, so some loaded materials that which is not heavy, so what will happen, that materials will be carried down to the old stage side. So here what happens, in young stage we have the erosional, then this in mature stage what happens, that transportation takes place. That water with energy, with its energy, it carries the materials. Then in the end stage we have the settling down. See, if we study about all those delta forming river, so what will happen? They are eroding, then they are transporting taking place. Then at the end we have the deposition of the materials which are carried by the rivers. So in the old stage we have the deposition land. So you can see here erosion. So young means erosion, and mature means we have the transportation, and then we have the deposition in the old stage, and at last we have the delta formation. So this is about the river age. Okay, now this fluvial, that erosional landforms we are studying. So fluvial erosional landforms, it can happen in many ways. So what are that ways? Like in chemicals we had that weathering we had studied. So in weathering we had studied that all those weathering, and also in the erosion part we had studied about the hydration, solution, abrasion, corrosion, that all those we have studied. So that same thing will be applied here also. So in fluvial erosive action, what will happen? We have divided that particular things into the 4 parts. So first is hydration. So hydration means what? Hydra means that water. So force of that coming down rivers. So force of that running water, that breaks down the rocks, which takes place, like you can say it as wearing down of rocks. So when in the young stage it is coming, so that wearing down is happening, so it is breaking down. So that is the hydration. Because of hydration is what? Sometimes see, if materials are bigger in size, so water might flow from the inside here lies also. Water will come from up also, and water, if there is space, then it might flow from lies also. So in that water, there will be that in all those rock particles, water will be mixing. So in that water, if water speed is high, so that will be eroding upper part, and if a down part, if speed is not high, then some water is sitting down. Then due to the cooling, there will be the expansion of the rock particle. Then it will be contracting in the daytime. So light that action will take place. Then because of that, there will be the wearing down of the rocks. So first in fluvial erosive action is hydration. Then we have the corrosion and solution. So solution is what? That chemical action. So in hydration we studied that force of running water, and corrosion and solution means now we study that mixing of water in the rocks, in that chemical reaction in the rocks. So that is corrosion or solution. So weathering of rock to chemical action. So due to chemical action, corrosion or solution takes place. Like we have studied in the chemistry, solvent and solution. So that mixing of some solution inside the rocks. We have studied in this weathering erosion part about that inside the rocks that some water will be going in. If it will be mixing, then that day-night process will happen. Then in water, if some chemicals are present, so because of that, rocks will be breaking down into other parts. Then it will be becoming a small. Then that a smaller parts running water easily can carry those smaller parts. So because of that, there is the erosion. So second is corrosion and solution. Then we have the abrasion. So abrasion is what? That solid river, that striking is happening. So in that striking, that due to striking all those processes, so that striking means what? That it is coming in heavy part. Suppose if rock is here, and this is a river bed, so it is coming heavily lies with full energy. So it will be striking all those rocks available here. So what will happen? It will strike, it will strike, then it will start the breaking parts, that rock parts. So that water will be making like hole or something inside the rocks. So if it is weak means what? It will break suddenly into many pieces. And if it not that much weak means if in that is hard rock and only in the some places soft rocks are present, then it will be making the hole in that to the soft rock. So that is the abrasion. So abrasion means what? Striking. That solid river is striking those rock particles. So and that is striking happens in the, like you can say it as in horizontal direction. So that is abrasion. And attrition is what? It is same thing. What is happening? These are the rock parts, the slopy area, or you can say the steepy area, or you can say like mountains. In the mountains, if there is some landform. So attrition means what? Water will be flowing, and there will be some gap. Big boulders are there. Then there will be some gap in between the rocks. So water will be flowing through these lies. It will flowing. It will be flowing lies. So in that, what will happen? That river, if river is having high speed, then that those rocks part, they'll try to roll down on each other. So because of their movement of water, that high energy and rolling down of those rock parts, this attrition takes place. Attrition takes means what? Those rocks will be just it will be rolling down and it will be coming down, or while rolling down there might be friction and there might be fault in that, and they start breaking into smaller parts, and then they will be coming down. So that is the attrition. So in fluvial erosion, we have as by the hydration, corrosion, that is solution, and abrasion and attrition. So all these processes we will be seeing in even not only fluvial, also we will be seeing in underground water. No, not in underground groundwater. We will be seeing in like wind landform, that is aeolian landform. Then we will be seeing in coastal landform. Also, we will be seeing in glacial landform. So all these actions we will be seeing in most of the landforms formed by the physical things, that is mechanical weathering or chemical weathering. So in that we will be seeing all these processes: hydration, solution, abrasion, attrition. So this is about the erosive action. Now see various aspects of fluvial erosive action, that is hydration, corrosion, attrition, corrosion or abrasion. Then at last all these four we studied. So hydration is what? Force of running water weighing down the rocks. Corrosion, chemical action. Then attrition, river load particles striking, colliding against each other. So that rolling we studied, that rolling part. Then corrosion or abrasion, that is solid river load striking against the rocks. So that coming and hitting those rocks particles. So that is corrosion or abrasion. Then now we will study about the down cutting. That is in down cutting we have the vertical erosion. So in that vertical erosion means like this. So the erosion of the base of the of a stream, that is down cutting, leads to a valley deepening. So that valley deepening also, in that also we have the erosive action. So in this erosive action, what will happen? There will be lateral erosion or headward erosion. So you can say it as that lateral erosion is what? This part. The erosion of the walls of a stream. So suppose if it is water is flowing on a mountainous area. This is the mountain. So it is flowing from the mountainous area. So what we have done, this mountainous area, now we can take it as this as the land surface. Okay. If you take it as this as the land surface, so that what will happen? First water will be, if river is flowing for it. So when it is flowing down the vertical direction, means directly in steepy side. So it will be, first it will be breaking some parts here, then again it will be breaking parts here, then lies means it will be flowing down. Then again it will be breaking down, it will be flowing down. So that edge will be broken. So the erosion of the walls of a stream. So that stream walls is breaking. Now see, suppose falls is coming down, and this is the this is the that mountainous landform, and water is flowing down from here. So it is flowing down from here, but this part, this mountainous part, what will happen? This part also will be widening, and it will be that erosion will be taking place. So that action known as lateral erosion. And headward erosion was erosion at a origin of a stream channel which causes the origin to move back from the direction. So force is backward also, that is headward erosion. So that move back away from the direction of the stream flow and causes the stream channel to lengthen. Suppose if water emerges from here, so it is coming this way, and also that water, it is flowing that way also. Flowing is what? Okay, due to wind or some action, it is flowing that way. So that back of that stream flow direction also, there is some erosive action is taking place. So that is known as the headward erosion. So that is that makes the stream channel to strengthen. So that is about the headward erosion. So now we studied about the youth state, that means steep sided. So in that what happens, in that we see about the V-shaped valley, waterfalls, rapids. So these are the characteristics in the youth stage. Youth stage means what? Erosive action. So that erosion will be occurring. So erosional landform. So these are all the erosional landform. V-shaped valley, waterfalls, rapids. So all these are the erosional landforms. See, we will study about those, how landforms like how waterfalls is formed, rapids are formed, V-shaped valleys are formed. That everything we will study in our slides. So see, in young stage, mostly all those landforms will be formed, will be the erosive. So young stage means there will be no depositional landform. So all those erosional landforms will be there. So remember all those erosional landforms names. And for your concepts process, you must know that what is V-shaped valley, how it is formed. So you must know all those processes. Means okay, if in example they ask that which one of the following is the deposition landform or erosive landform. So like that, in that way they might ask, and or they might ask that a landform formed by the river flowing, that is in V shape. So that landform is known as. So like in that way questions might be asked. So you must remember all those concepts also, so that everything will be seen. So in the young stage we have the erosive landform, and in erosive landforms first we have the V-shaped valley, then we have the gorges, then we have the canyons, then waterfall, then rapids. So first we'll see about the V-shaped valley. So V-shaped valley means what? See, suppose if this is a landform, okay, landform, mountainous landform, and from here water is flowing, and if this is a means this is the height of the mountain. So from here water is flowing. So when it is coming down, it is striking down the surface, and water is flowing from this side also. So both are striking down the surface, and it is coming down is what? It is eroding those parts here. Then this way also, this also eroding those parts here. and making the shape look like a V shape. So see, now if water will be falling down somewhere with a high speed, so if this is landform, it will falling down, what? It will be just trying to go inside. So it will, with this full pressure, it will be making a cut in the making a cut or a hole in the landform. So it will be making this shape. So here these parts will be eroding. Then from this also if it is flowing, so they will be eroding these parts. Then if these both parts are breaking, then middle parts will also will get eroded. If it will not get eroded means how it will get eroded means here middle part will be in like circular shape or lines. So water will be flowing down the both way. So what will happen? That due to this convection area, so from here also water will be going, from here also water will be coming. So this will make the water, this rock particles to roll this side, and from here water will be coming. So this will make the rock particles to roll this side. So in this way you can say that they will be having a circular action. So in that way all those rocks particles will be rounding at their itself. So it will be rounding, it will be striking with each other. So in that there will be the erosion. That rock particles will be breaking into smaller parts. So here the V-shaped valley is that forming the V-shape due to the high pressure of water coming down from the mountainous area. So when it's touching the ground or in the mountainous area, so that forming that making the hole from the both sides. Then after it is joining and all those parts are getting eroded. So it is for taking the shape of V shape. So that is known as the V shaped valley. So this is about the V shaped valley. See how those V shaped valleys are formed. So all these are mentioned here. So where that rock particles will erode and it will round in a, so it take place in the like convectional current we have studied. So in that way it will be round. So that is the V shaped valley. Then now we will see about the gorges and canyon. So gorges means what? Water will be flowing through the mountainous area. If it is raining from the mountainous area, so mostly all those water like rivers or falls or lakes, so all those mostly water will be coming down from the mountainous area. So what will happen in the mountainous area? Suppose if these two are the mountainous landforms, so it will be flowing through this area. So what in middle part it will be cutting all those parts, it will be eroding, then it will be flowing. So in that way what happens, if that is cutting down the mountains and it is flowing, and from this both side, that both side rocks are see how it will be able to cut those rock particles. See, if in water it consists of hard rock and soft rock. So hard rock will be not that much, it will be not possible to erode these hard rocks. But where soft rocks, it can easily erode it. So water will be just touching that area, then that soft rocks will be when that erosion will take place. So that will be breaking, and that will from there that river will start flowing. Means that water will start flowing from through that area, and all those soft rocks will be breaking. So this side in Georges, this is Georges. This is Georges. So here what will happen? Here this rocks cutting will take place, and at both sides this rocks place, both the right and left side. How that will take place? That will take the shape of I. I means it will be straight, like how I capital I lies. So if you see the both side, that will be fully straight. So that I shape will take place. You can see here that hard rock. So these are the hard rocks. So they will be not able to this water parts will be not able to erode these parts. So these soft rocks will be eroded. So that shaping will take place in I shape. So that I shape, if I shape valley is there, then that is the Georges. So that is the Georges landform. So that is erosion landforms of river water. So and then next we have the canyon. So canyon means what? See, Georges, we studied here that it will be breaking those soft rocks. And also if we see one more concept, see if this is the mountain. So mountain will in lies shape, it will be coming down, going up. So now water will be striking this surface. So here what will happen? If this is the hard rock, so then when it will be striking, then water will be deflecting from that places. So if soft rocks will be there, then it will break those parts. Or if it will not break this part, if hard rock is there, then it will deflect from here. So if here soft rocks are there, then from there that water is still flowing will take place. So in that way, if it forms the I-shape type, means fully you can say it as 90 degree, both sides. So that is the Georges and Georges. And what happens? These parts will be not that much wide. It will be narrow shape. It will be narrow. But where is in canyons, what happens? These parts here we have in I-shape. So in canyons, that same process will happen. Is cutting down, or if it is deflecting from the same process will happen. But in canyons, what will happen? That this I-shape will be not there. There will be the irregularity in the shape. So there will be irregularity, and also what will happen? These parts will be wide. So these parts will be wide. So that is the canyons, and it will be like it might go as deep. So Grand Canyon, that is in the USA Colorado River on the it is formed due to the Colorado River. Grand Canyon, that is in USA. So this is the example of canyon. So that middle, that cutting down the part, if it is in I shape and it is not narrow, means it is Georges. And if it is in vacuum shape and it that water flowing area is wide, means that is canyon. So one example we have the Colorado. So at the Colorado, that is Grand Canyon in the USA. So this is about the Georges and Grand Canyon, and also we study about the Vizhi Valley. Now we will study about the waterfall. So waterfall means what? See, this is the mountains here. This is the hard rock. So water will be flowing from this area. So what happens when water will flowing from this area with full energy? It will be coming down. So when it will be coming down with the full area, then this is the like down part. So what it is coming down full area is what? It will be just breaking down these particles. So why if it will be going down in lines in the concave convex type. So it will be just going down. So all those particles will be breaking down. And what will happen? That will be taking the shape of like a pool type. So here this plunge pool landforms formation takes place. Plunge pool formation. See here, you can see it that it is breaking down. So it is flowing means here if soft rocks are here. So in this sideway also this part also will be breaking. So if this part will be breaking, then all those parts will be falling down. And here it will be all the due to high pressure here at this place also it will be just going deep. So all these parts will be falling down and they will be settling down here. So again after that erosion will take place that due to that convection in circular that takes place. So here what happens if it takes the formation like this? So that is the plunge pool area. So that is plunge pool area, and water will be flowing. Then this part will see first it will be if mountain will be this much bigger. So it will be flowing from this area. Then after that what happens? These parts will be slowly be getting eroded. Then here area what happens? Becomes soft. So when that water starts flowing from here area in the steepy side means what? Like it will be in the mostly like 90 degree it will flow. So here what happens? That this soft due to presence of soft rocks or due to erosion, these parts gets broken. Then again water that flowing will take from the here. So here what happens? That is known as the waterfalls. That will be coming down with the great force. So they are the waterfall. Then in waterfall we have the formation of plunge pool. That with high pressure this will be deepening the earth. So that rocks will be breaking. Then from here also water, that soft rocks will be breaking down due to the water parts, and also some chemical actions will be going on. So here water will be breaking down, it will be settling down here. So this is known as the plunge pool. Then here we will study about the rapids. What are known as the rapids, and also one more landform we will study. That is okay. About the rapids we will study, and that plunge pool we have seen now. See how this rapids formation takes place. Now water have fallen down here. So this from the waterfall. So here plunge formation we have seen. So now this water will be falling down. Means what? This if falls means water will not less. No, it will just come down heavily. So now this part will be filled. So after that water will start flowing this area. So with the full pressure it will be flowing through this area. And see rocks particles, if it is arranged in this way, here you can see it is arranged in this way. So here hard rock is there, then we have the soft rocks, then hard rock, then soft rocks. So when it will be flowing through this area, then this hard rocks part will be not eroded, but whereas this soft rocks parts will be getting eroded. So those soft rocks part will be getting eroded, then it will take the formation lies, hard rocks, then lies. So this all is known as the rapids. So see, ridges of hard rock creating an uneven slope. So this creates the rapids. So this is known as the rapids. So this is about the rapid land formation. So all those erosive landform is what? These we have seen, gorges we have seen about the canyons, then we have seen about the waterfalls, then we have seen about the plunge pool, then we have seen about the rapids. So all these are erosive landforms of the running water. So these all we have studied, and this rapids also that is known as the cascade type of landform. So this is about the erosive landforms. So in that waterfalls examples we can see that Kunchikal waterfalls, that it is a cascade falls that with many steps. So what happens? It starts forming the steps. Steps means what? It is falling down. So here also means here that rocks will be breaking down. So here also if that steps type formation will there. So that step type formation known as the cascade. So see how landforms we have here in the like horizontal type we had this hard rock, then we have the soft rock, then we have the hard rock. Then this part is getting eroded, it is going down. So here that is taking place. So that is rapid. So in waterfalls, what is happening? That here like this in height type in vertical direction, this element is there. So in the same way, there also will be having hard rock, soft rock line. So that all those soft rocks part will be breaking down due to the erosion. So that will be breaking down, then that will be going down deep. So what will happen? This, then this, rise will be happening. So these parts now, since it has no support to stand, so this part will start fall down. So here it will lies means this part will start fall down. So lies it will be going down. So lies in that way it will forming the type of steps. So that steps falls are known as the cascade falls. So that Kunchikal falls is the example of cascade. So that is formed by the Varahi river in the Shimoga district, Karnataka. Then Nohakali Kai Falls, that is the tallest plunge pool in India. So that is Nohakali. So remember this name. So that waterfall is near the Cherrapunji, that Meghalaya area. Remember that where we have the highest rainfall. Then Jogarsopa Falls, that is on the river Kaveri. That on Saravati river, that is a tributary of Kaveri. So that is the second highest plunge pool. So that is plunge pool waterfall. So remember these examples. Then Angel Falls, then Tugela Falls. These are all examples. So remember all these names. So okay. Now in meanders, we'll see in the later I say. Okay, we'll see now. See, meander means what? This meander is also a erosional landforms. So this is also a erosional landforms. What that happens when it matures, like when it comes down and at the start of mature age, we have the formation of meanders. So that examples we will see. Okay, here we will see the meanders, how that meander is formed. See, what means that river will flowing. Like suppose if we take it as Brahmaputra river, that enters the Arunachal Pradesh through the Dihang Gorge. So through the Dihang Gorge, when it enters, so it is entering the Dihang Gorge. So here what is happening? Through the Dihang Gorge it will be entering, then it will come down. So if this is the landform area, so what is it will be coming down heavily lies. Then like land formation also means now yesterday about the hard rock, soft rock. So here a land formation is there. Then here is at some place, if this is the landform, then at some place we might have the hard rock, then soft rock, or hard rock, land formation will be there. So that water first, if it erodes, then it will be eroding the softer part first. So in that what will happen? From this part it will now where that softer part is there, so from that part it will start flowing. So if softer part is present at this place, then it will take the direction in this side. Then if softer parts are there this side, then it will take the direction lines. So this type of like snake, that direction will be taking place. So that is the meanders. So meandering means what? The outer bend of the loop in a meander is created by intensive erosion and vertical cliffs. So that is the cliff slope side. So this like this, they will start to form the shape of concave slope. So in that meandering will be taking place. Like it will be breaking the softer parts, it will be eroding, it will come down. So in that what will happen? Now this daily action will be there. The river will be flowing daily. It is like water flow will be daily. So what will be happening? These parts will be flowing means it will be break. So here what will happen? Suppose if it's coming this side and here in that particular particles are eroded. So that will get and settle down here. Then again it will be flowing. Then here if that particles are broken, so it will come and get settled down here. So like it will be taking place. So in that way what will happen? From here also it will erode, then particles will getting settling down here. So what will happen? Due to this, now these parts, what will happen? This will be daily getting eroded. So that will make it into a smaller shape. So in that way what will happen? After sometimes these parts will become weak. Okay, since at the both places that deposition landform is there, deposition is happening. So this side part will be happy. What will happen? That will become loose. Then river with its full energy, it will erode these parts and it will start flowing from here. So what will happen? If it is flowing like this and it is eroding. So here this much parts are eroded. So it will start flowing down from here like. Then here this like this will take the shape of like you can say that when you see the island type. So that what will happen? So now the most of the river, if they will try to take shortcut area only. Why? See, if that all those rivers they started flowing, water started flowing this side. So here the only the less water will be going this side. So what will happen? This land will take the shape of ox type. See, now here in ox we have the like hump, we have lines. So that shape will take place. So this middle part is known as the oxbow lake. So this is the oxbow lake. This is the oxbow lake. When that breakings happen and that river starts flowing from here. So that is the formation of oxbow lake. So this is about the meander. Then we are saying about the formation of oxbow lake. So oxbow lake means we can see it in Brahmaputra also, in Brahmaputra river. Then in Ganga river also you can see. Then in Indus also you can see the formation of oxbow lake. So important oxbow lakes we can see that Wooler lake. So this is example of oxbow lake. Then Dull lake. So this is example of oxbow lakes. So in meander, see the inner side of the loop is created by the deposition. So that deposition we studied. a gentle convex slope, and that is known as the slip of side. Then the meadows may wavy horseshoe type, so it will they'll become, say, that oxbow lake will take the type of horseshoe. So horseshoe type, or you can say it as the oxbow type. So that is about the oxbow lake. Then we have the formation of penny plain. So penny plain is what? It is undulating features plain punctuated low-lying residual hills or resistant rocks. So that in product of that erosional cycle. So that is the penny plain. So what will happen? See, in meandering we studied that oxbow lake. So that erosion is happening. So after that it is taking the shape of this way. So that in products are settled down here. So that is the penny plain, and that will be settling down. Means what to say, that rivers will be taking all the materials and it will be settling down somewhere. So that deposition will happen. Suppose if river is going, so deposition will happen. If this is the end, deposition will happen here. Again deposition will start happening. So again it will come and deposit here. So that will be taking some shape. So that in product. So that is mostly the deposition landform. So that in product is known as the penny plain. So in product, that is the in product of an erosional cycle, that is known as the penny plain. So that is the deposition landform. So fluvial erosion in the course of geological time reduces the land almost to base level or sea level, leaving so little gradient that essentially no more erosion could occur. So that is the penny plain. Okay. Then drainage divide. So what is drainage divide? So that drainage basins are separated from one another by a drainage divide. So suppose if river is flowing from here, then hard rocks is present here, soft rock is present, then that will be taking the shape from here. And suppose if other, then again what will happen? If hard rocks are here, then it will take shape lies, or it will start from here lies. So that division will be there. So that in that tributary starts forming. Sorry, not tributary, that is distributary. So distributary is what? That branches of that rivers will be start taking place in. So that is the drainage divide. So this is what the drainage divide. So difference between a river basin and a watershed. So watershed of Yamuna plus watershed of Chambal. Is what that division is happening if that rocks are there. Then from both sides that rivers are flowing, that distributary are flowing. So that is the drainage divide. So that all those, if we add like, see, Ganga have the lot of tributary and distributary. So that all those rivers will be coming. Suppose if rocks due to rocks they are not able to meet. So one river will be coming from this side, one river will be coming from this side, and they will be joining the main river. So here we have the drainage divide. So this is known as the drainage divide. Then drainage basin. So basin is what? So that it is coming and joining to a particular part, that area. Like means you can take the example of Bay of Bengal. So all those rivers are coming down, or some of the rivers are coming down and they are meeting at the Bay of Bengal area. So that is the basin. So that is drainage basin. So other terms that are used to describe drainage basins are catchment area. Catchment is what? That at the Bay of Bengal area, if delta is, that is forming. So all those rivers are coming down and ending there. So they are drainage basin. So okay. See, like in recent age, what you can see that Aral Sea is what is happening? It is shrinking. It has almost shrunk fully. So that will see all those sea also. So what will happen? That river from all the sides. So you see the drainage basin. So they will be bringing all those sediments and they will be depositing here. Then river from other side it will be depositing here. So river from other side it will be depositing here. So what will happen? Due to deposition, now all these water parts will be start to get filling by the deposition. So now this part will start shrinking. So that shrinking will be taking place, and also that now water will be taking to some other side. That drainage will be going on some other side. So this at the catchment area where all those rivers comes and meets or comes and drain their end point. So that is the drainage basin, all those catchment area. So in the closed drainage basins, the water converges to a single point inside the basin known as a sink. So which may be a permanent lake. So they might be a permanent lake like Lake Aral, also known as the Aral Sea, Dead Sea, Dry Lake. All these are the drainage basins. Then now we'll see about the drainage pattern. See, erosional landform by fluvial, we studied everything. Okay. Why? Erosional landforms by the running water, we studied everything. And deposition, we have only one, that is peneplain. Also we have the formation of delta and estuary. So peneplain we studied, peneplain we studied, delta we will study, and also we will study the estuary. So before that, we'll see about the, now we are studying about the drainage basin. So that catchment area it is coming. So how those drainage systems are happening, means what type of shape you can say. So all those patterns we will study, because these are the exam. Some of the important questions might come from this one, because all the from the drainage pattern about the trellis pattern, trellis, or you can say it a rectangular, from all these questions have come. So we'll see that part also. So in drainage basins, first we'll see about the concordant drainage. So that drainage pattern is described as a concordant if it correlates to the topology or geology of the area. So concordance, what it is relating, means what? Suppose if topology, see, now river is originating from the mountain, that Himalaya. So it is taking the shape, it's coming down here. Then what is happening? Slope is this side, so it is start flowing there. So that topology, so how that particular that landforms are arranged, so according to that, that river is flowing. So that is the concordant drainage. Also example, you can see that in our India. In our India, see, if this is our India map, here what is happening? Here we have the Western Ghat. Okay. Here Western Ghats is happening. What is it? Is fully like steep sided from the west side. Here steep side we have. Here we have the slope side. So here what is happening? Many rivers are originating from these places. And here we have at the eastern coast we have the deposition. So because of that deposition, that this coast is known as the emergence coast. So here what is happening? Rivers are emerging from here. They are taking the place like this Western Ghats in the slopey side, and it is lies slope, means it is flowing in this area. It is draining into the this eastern coast. Then river originating from this area, and it is through the slope. It is draining. So like that, according to that topology of that particular area, that drainage pattern is taking place. That is known as the concordant drainage. So remember these two terms. So that is topology and geology. So topo means what? That particular land type. Suppose if land is lies, means also it will flow lies, then lies. So that is topology. So if that drainage correlates with the topology and geology of the area, that is concordant drainage. So in simple words, concordant drainage pattern means the path of the river is highly dependent on the slope of the river and the particular topography. So concordant drainage patterns are the most commonly found drainage patterns and are classified into many, that is consequent, subsequent, obsequent, and resequent. So in these patterns, now this also you must know that consequent and this subsequent, obsequent, and resequent, all these you must know, and also you must know to arrange all these. Okay, if suppose if they ask that, all those definitions also you must know. Here, consequence is what? That main river. Consequence, that main river is flowing. Suppose if this river is flowing, so that main river is the consequent river. So that taking the like it is taking the slope of that direction is taking that slope. So that is the main river. So that is consequent. So if you take here, suppose if river is flowing from here, this at this black point, see. So this is the main river. So that main river, that flowing area known as the consequent. So the rivers which follow the general direction of the slope are known as the consequent rivers. For example, you can see Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So all these big rivers, all those big rivers, they will have many tributary and distributary. So all those rivers having a tributary, so they are the main river. So they are known as the consequent river. So remember those. So that is the consequent. And if the river, suppose if the main river is flowing, and if the river is coming and joining in a straight part, that is the tributary. So that is known as the subsequent. So that is the subsequent. And if river from the other parts it is coming and it is joining this tributary river, then it is joining the main river. So that is known as the resequent. So that is the resequent. You can see it, resequent. Then we have the off-sequent. So what is happening? From the other side is coming and joining. From this side it is coming joining, or you can say it as if that river is taking the shape of like branch type. So it might flow through this area also, or if that particular, if it is emerging from somewhere and it is coming and joining the subsequent area, so that is the subsequent river. So this is about the all these consequent, subsequent, resequent, and consequent. So all these are the, remember all these names and see the diagrams. I'll say already I've shared the slide. So see those diagrams and remember that what is consequent, what is subsequent, what is resequent, what is subsequent. So remember these patterns. So, and that is the example of concordant drainage. Now we have the discordant or insequent drainage patterns. So a drainage pattern that is described as discordant if it does not correlate to the topology. So if it not correlating to the topology, so that is the discordant drainage pattern. So that is about the discordant. And then this in the discordant pattern we have the antecedent and superimposed river drainage pattern. So that we will study tomorrow, and tomorrow we will try to finish all those rivers, all those names also. Then karst topography we will study. So mostly we will try to finish all those landforms tomorrow. So if any doubt in that consequent, all the Georges canyons, V-shaped valley. So any doubts in the original landforms or this drainage patterns, you can ask from me. So in drainage patterns also we'll see in the later stage, we'll see also about the trellis, rectangular, all the drainage patterns we'll see. So this question about the trellis, rectangular drainage pattern, all from this also question have come, and also the question have come from the other part, that is consequent, subsequent. Like you see, they might in UPC actually like 3 years or 4 years, one time they used to give diagram. So they might give diagram also, and they might ask. So they might give like diagram. So which one is consequent, which one is subsequent, which one is subsequent, which one is resequent. So light questions might be asked. So see the particular diagram also. So any doubt in this part, you can ask for me. Any doubt, anyone. And about this coordinate part, antecedent superimposed, tomorrow we'll see. And tomorrow, within the first 15 minutes, we'll try to finish the fluvial landforms. Then we'll enter into the karst landform. Then we'll see the coastal desert landforms. That is landforms made by the wind. Then we'll see the coastal. Then we'll see the glacial. So any doubt in this, you can ask for me. Anyone.
Sir, what is the main difference between obsequent and resequent, sir?
See, obsequent means what? This resequent means what? Now this river is coming and joining this way from the left hand side of the subsequent river. Okay, so that is the resequent. And what is happening from here? If from the subsequent river, if the river, suppose if water is coming, then that might take the side. Means if that river might flow from this side also, or also if it emerging from there, it might come and join. So that is the obsequent. So that is the opposite of the river. Means it might emerge from here, or also it might merge here. So this is the obsequent, and this means it is coming and joining this tributary river. So that is the recipient.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And also go and see all those slides. And if any doubt, we can study tomorrow also. So we'll see tomorrow again at the same time.